It is what it is. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about while we're here with that. What do you guys think of Terry Silver not being in season 6 at all, or season 6 part 1 at all? He was not featured. Um, Nobody talked about him all that much. I mean, he was talked about for sure, but there was no uh, there was no like big scene with him. Thomas Ian Griffith wasn't in it at all. Um, do I think he'll be in part 2 and part 3? I think he'll be the cliffhanger to part 2, and he will be have a big part of part 3, a big part in part 3. Um, but it does stink because I love Terry Silver. I think he's one of my favorite villains of all time, and I obviously wanted to see him in part 1. We didn't get that, unfortunately. But I'm not all that frustrated by it though, because it builds his character up. I thought we'd at least see a scene of him in jail, but we didn't see anything. All we saw of him was like his mugshot and some other things. But yeah, it wasn't really talked about all that much. Silver as a whole just was not talked about all that much, which I was not gonna lie, I was partially disappointed by. But I think Silver will have a bigger role in part 3 and specifically. In part 2, I think he'll be the cliffhanger. That's my guess for Terry Silver. Let me